friends, welcome back. It's Helen here. Thanks
Hi,
for
Scrappy
joining me
friends.
again today. We are on holiday in Cornwall and I've brought some scrapbooking stuff with me. So the plan is that I'm going to scrap the holiday whilst we're having the holiday. So before we get to that, if you're not already a subscriber, please think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you enjoy the video, please give it a like and let me know in the comments what you've enjoyed. And if you're not sure what to say, just leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Let's see what you can find. There is a lighthouse out there. Through the mist, and there is a beach. You can probably see the beach, and we're in a caravan. So let's see what emojis you can find that represents that. How'd you like the video work for Mr. Ding there? That all out the way, let's get scrapping. I do hope Mr. Ding's spin around the caravan didn't make anybody dizzy. Okay, so photos we have here. There are top two photos are Mr. Ding and I in the car as we set out from Warrington, coming down to Cornwall. I trimmed the borders a little wrong on this, so I end up giving up with the trimmer and getting the scissors out and being brave and hand cutting the photos. I then, after I've done the top two, I get the trimmer back out for the middle two, which is Mr. Ding being really impressed, having his photo taken whilst trying to eat his breakfast at Stransom Services. I also, as well, when I was looking through the camera setting the desk up, that looked straight. So I do apologise, we're on a bit of a wonk. And the bottom two photos are pictures of the view out of the window screen whilst driving down the A30 on the way to Cornwall, because it was raining. The rain got so bad at one point that the caravan in front of us slammed the brakes on, and yeah, we got a bit close to them because they just suddenly decreased speed quicker than we felt was necessary. But yeah, so uh, that's the bottom two photos is the lack of view out the front window of the car whilst driving down the A30. Rain cleared up tea time-ish, and was quite nice, but that all about that another day when I do the pictures from when we went out in the evening. So the photos are just over 1 3/4, and I'm going to use Paige Evans Legendary, and I'm going to cut from the 6x8 paper pad 6 papers. I'm going to cut 3 1 3/4 inch squares. So I'm going to cut strips of 1 3/4 inches from a few of the different papers. So there's quite a few, like the green turquoise, is it turquoise or light jade or something? I'm not quite sure. Anyway, greeny ones. There's one of the dark green ones and a red and a yellow I think I use. So yeah, I do 1 strip by 1 3/4 inches out of each of the papers, and then I cut them into 3 squares, 1 3/4 inch squares. How many times can I say the measurement in one sentence? That was highly unnecessary. I then need to do an extra square, but you'll see me faffing with that in a minute. Just double checking the size of the photos and deciding what I'm going to do for the squares. And here we go. Just start cutting them all out. So we are in Cornwall for 2 weeks. Like I said on my video last Sunday, house sitter is in situ now, so the cats are being well pampered and looked after. There will be a layout from this holiday of the photos that she sends us of the cats looking very happy, and absolute treacherous disloyal cats that they are, being all cute and going up to her and getting close. Our cats don't like people that aren't us, but yeah, they're very treacherous when is her name Louise comes to stay. Oh gosh, no, Sarah, not Louise, sorry, comes and to stay and take care of them. They are treacherous people, treacherous cats. I guess cats only really bother about whoever's feeding them. So done then with the squares. I do have to, and you'll see in a bit, cut one more because I hadn't quite. If I had one more photo, I would have been okay, but no, I do one more square. I can't find my T-square in my bag. I know it's in there, but I couldn't find it. So when these get glued down, I have to eyeball them. So yeah, that did not make me twitch at all. So to begin with, I think I'm just going to do a plain square for journaling, and it's like it can't be completely plain because it'll just be, fade into the background, just be white on white. So I do the square 1.5 inch, and then I get a piece of black for the 1.75 inch square piece. And I'm like, oh, it's too big of a border, and I really don't like it. So I do just cut another strip of one of the patterns. So I cut another strip of blue. So that's me just doing that there. And then, yeah, get the ATG out and start gluing them down once I'm happy with where everything is. Just making sure, having a think, make sure I'm happy with them. As I said, couldn't find my ATG, so I had gone looking for my ATG and gave up. I was just like, right, let's just stick them. Let's just get it done. So I start sticking them down. I'm eyeballing it, hoping I'm getting them kind of straight. It's not perfect, but you know what? It looks okay. I'm happy with it. When you see the finished layout, I am happy with it. I'm just having a look there, just making sure that the one in the middle, so the 5 squares, so like the third one top to bottom and the third one left to right are in the middle. So this is the following morning, and I have stuck all the squares down. They're all stuck now, and in the caravan where we're staying, the kitchen window is to the right of me, so you'll see the sun come out and stay out in a bit. So it will get a little brighter with a big shadow. I'm sorry about that. I'm not sure what else to do about that with where the table's situated. So this is the new bits and pieces from Hey Little Magpie. There's some new wood pieces Sarah's done with her new laser that she's got, laser cutter. And this is her travel set. So I've used the geotag there and the little car, and the title. So she's done some title builders and some big titles. So I've got Travel and Explorer as my title, and I'm just going through the legendary collection now, going through the stickers. So I'm like, well, I've put a circle there. So I did toy with this banner, and then I was like, no, I've added a circle, so I do need to go through and add more circles just to, balance that. Here we go. Look, the sun's come out. How bright it is now. I do move my ATG so the shadow isn't quite so bad for my ATG. I will move that. There we go. When I've noticed. So yeah, it got pretty bright, which was really nice. So just still going through the stickers. Oh, that's Mr. Ding just walking past, picking his coffee up off the desk. His big shadow come past. And yeah, I did go back with that label. I thought I'd actually, with that banner piece, hadn't put it on, but I did. It's got the knife and fork, Mr. Ding having his breakfast, so it went quite well there. And then I put that puffy sticker of the Stanley Cup next to the picture of me, because I have my Stanley Cup with 3 Tango cherries in there with a stack of ice, which lasts me the whole 6-hour journey, and a little bit into the evening when we get here, actually. And Mr. Ding has a smaller Stanley Cup in the front with him with Pepsi Max in and some ice. So yeah, so I've added what I wanted to from the stickers. I'm just going through a tray of perspectives. So these are Bramble Fox perspectives, and I think there's some JD 3D print bits in there as well. And then I've got some Hey Little Magpie bits and pieces in this tray. These were just all the things that sat on my craft desk in back at home, that things that I wanted to get used. So I've just brought them with me in a bag, and I've just separated them out, and they're just going to sit in those pots on the table all week, just to make sure I get them used. I don't want to take them all home with me again. That's the plan. So got my usual threes. I've got 3 different arrows on there. So I've got a puffy sticker and 2 perspectives. And then I've got 3 perspectives in total because I've got the camera on there as a perspective. But yeah, so that's the page. That's majority of the page. I'm just going to do some white strips for journaling. So I do 9 white strips. They are 2 inches long and 1/4 inch high, and I'm just going to pop them in 3 spaces where my journal is going to go, and I'm going to journal off camera, and you will see that in the photos, the stills at the end with the journaling on. But that is very much almost it. So thank you so much for watching, and stick around for the stills at the end to show the journaling strip stuck down with some journaling on. But yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.